Alright, ladies and gents, let us begin. And let us continue the journey through Egypt. Right now, we're following Layla. I think that's her name, right? I don't remember her name, but...
Still looking for the cyclosporin? I definitely packed it in the med kit.
Alright, let's see what this is. That's the
Got the cyclosporin.
2 cc should do it. Don't forget the alcohol wipe.
Alright, I can jump back
I
into
wish I was there to help.
You do a good job looking after me, even from the hotel.
What?
And I know how you like your aircon.
I can go back in the Animus, but I'm going to explore a bit, because it's always nice to get a bit of this story as well.
Come forth by day, and I will guide you home.
Who are you talking to?
Bayek's mummy.
Real chatterbox, that one.
That's crazy. So I did get mummified as Bayek. I can't go down there yet, I don't think. Eventually, I'm pretty sure I'll develop from my previous playthrough, I know for a fact I'll develop some skills here. Let's take a look to see what's been going on. Abstergo Historical Research Division Employee Manual front page. So, Abstergo Industries New Employee Handbook. Alright, how do we... This is just the first page, we don't... Can we flip through it? Nope. Abstergo... Is there any way to flip through it? No, I can just scroll. I can't flip through it. Okay. Abstergo Historical Research. Non-disclosure agreement. Made between Layla Hassan and Abstergo Industries on... I guess that's June 1st, 2014. Employee will perform services for Abstergo Industries that may require Abstergo Industries to disclose confidential and proprietary information to employee. Confidential information is information of any kind, nature, or description concerning any matters affecting or relating to employee services for Abstergo Industries, the business or operation of Abstergo Industries, and or the products, drawings, plans, processes, animus experience, or other data. The employee agrees as follows. Employee will hold confidential information received in strict confidence and shall exercise an extreme degree of care to prevent disclosure to others. Employee will not disclose or divulge either directly or indirectly the confidential information unless first authorized to do so in writing. A lot of legalese here. Basically, this is a non-disclosure agreement. What that is you can't talk about what you know about Abstergo Industries and anything that goes on there. And they have the sole right to determine the treatment of any information that is part of project specific received from employee, including the right to disclose the same without prior patent application. So basically anything you do there, they can take advantage of and make money off of it. To file copyright registration in its own name or allow any other procedure, blah blah blah. Reserves the right to take disciplinary action, so she did sign it. And there it is again. Alright, let's see, what's this? Historical Research Division, Employee Manual, Mission Statement. The mandate of Abstergo's Historical Research Division is to conduct rigorous research into historical events and document this research in meticulous fashion, with a particular focus on investigating previously obscure incidents and shedding light on the historical personages involved therein. Research conducted and compiled by the Historical Research Division teams represents a broad potential benefit to a variety of academic disciplines, including archaeology, anthropology, environmental history, and political science. Interesting. What's this? Visionaries and Pioneers. Understanding yesterday, bettering tomorrow. So I guess we're going to get a little bit of history for Abstergo here. The Historical Research Division was inspired by the works of Dr. Warren Vittich, a pioneer in the field of genetic memory science. Vittich's work needed raw data researching beyond what was available at the time. The Historical Research Division was quickly put together at first to accommodate Abstergo in its research, and then soon took on a life of its own. So who was Dr. Warren Vidic? He was responsible for Abstergo's first forays into genetic memory exploration without the benefits of Vidic's extensive research and rigorous approach to scientific practice. Abstergo would not be what it is today. Who's Alvaro Gramatica? Gramatica's background in mechanical engineering, biology, and computer science helped make him the first to recognize how rich and magnificent historical material acquisition could cement Abstergo's standing in the modern landscape. Isabelle Ardant. Ardant joined the company as a digital activist or archivist with a deep knowledge of computer science. She ushered in a data revolution, management and archiving of genetic memories. Simon Hathaway. He's the current head of Historical Research Division. His insatiable thirst for knowledge for all things human drives Abstergo's pursuit of historical and memory-based data towards unexplored frontiers. Alright, what's this? Employee manual. Philadelphia facility. Historical city seemed to fitting location, blah blah blah. Located just minutes away from famous Delaware River. Designed in 1985. Various divisions, lineage and acquisition, medical, strong ties to historical research, and very special animus training programs. Respected Joanna Osterberg oversees the Philadelphia facility, known to be a favorite venue for critical director gatherings. Interesting. Of course, nothing eclipses the imposing Library of Archive Hall, where all of Abstergo's knowledge was visible. Oh wow, okay. So, I think I just found where we're going to be headed in Odyssey. We're going to be going to the Library and Archive Hall, where all of Abstergo's knowledge is located. And I'm pretty sure we're going to uncover some things that are going to lead to the next Assassin's Creed game. And I would be very surprised if it wasn't an interesting story in Odyssey. So I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be interesting. If they don't do anything with it, that would be sad. I'm pretty sure nobody's really read through most of these things, so that's pretty cool. Hopefully I'm right. We'll continue on though. So this is the modern day historians. Abstergo's historians have nothing in common with the academic scholars you might be thinking of. They master a deep knowledge of historical tomes and an uncanny ability to successfully comb through the voluminous databases owned by Abstergo. However, they express their true talents when out in the field, retracing what forgotten stories were left behind, assisted by cutting-edge technology. Each of our historical tactical team, it should be. I think that's a typo there. I'm editing this. This is kind of sad. Shouldn't be editing. It's composed of a technician and a medical officer. Together, they gather the knowledge told by forgotten artifacts and extinct bloodlines. They uncover tales throughout or thought obsolete and combine the wisdom of oral history with tomorrow's scientific discoveries. These see it all. Find it all teams know or allow Abstergo and all its divisions to push back on the limits of what is known and what can be done to better the future of each and every one of us. What's this one? Oh, who are these two? What we know, medicine at the service of history. Who we are and what our purpose is in this universe will shape the scientific breakthrough of tomorrow. Men and women have been looking at foreign galaxies in the Challenger deep for answers or shreds of evidence that could open the doors to the next scientific revolution. Abstergo turned to a far more familiar phenomenon for answers. Perhaps the answer is within each and every one of us. The human genome conceals our blueprint, but perhaps it contains a lot more. Today we are exploring genetic memories, and we are already applying knowledge acquired thus to improve our performance as individuals, but also, I don't like the way this is written. That's badly written. Sorry guys. Tomorrow we might explore memories hidden in structures far more obscure than than humans, and who knows what we'll find. Such is the task of our medical endeavors. We do not strive to heal the body through a direct cure, but rather we strive to use our understanding of chemistry and biology to change the way we lead our lives for the better. What's this? Historical Tactical Team Field Manual. Okay, let's see what their field manual says. Managing and balancing initiative when in the field. Emergency procedures. Standard procedure where both members of tactical and historical teams signal without further delay. Any changes occurring in an ongoing mission. Changes in deployment, operations, methodology, timing, person of interest, and or expected result need to be communicated and approved by proper channels, both through central dispatch and internal memo. And that's the form number. Wonder if that means anything. AC Assassin's Creed. HHT, I don't know what that is. 9924K 2016. Unauthorized action is to be considered only in the face of imminent danger or if facing the threat of permanently compromising an operation by losing crucial data beyond our means of historical recovery. Standard issue material. In the field at all times. Portable Animus, I think that's what we're in. 2 high performance laptops, one which we have. Portable inverter generator, 4 times 5 gallon gas gallons subject to vary with mission. 1 thermoelectric cooler with rations. Facultative for non-urban setting in operations at team's discretion. 1 4-wheel drive SUV, 5.7 liter V8, blah blah blah. Equivalent will be supplied if Abstergo issue vehicle are not available for, or if abroad with no access to Abstergo's float. 1 standard issue pharmaceutical kit complete with certified chemical set, auto injector, cannula, and defibrillator. Wow, I couldn't say that. Alright, how to use, how to help. Portable Animus. How do I adjust portable Animus settings? Don't. Under any circumstances should this equipment be tampered with, technician must connect the instrument using the approved procedure only. Their vital signs will then be monitored by the medical officer either locally or remotely, so I guess my friend is my medical officer. According to the reasons, medic may suggest course corrections and or best use of the medical equipment made available in the standard issue pharmaceutical kit to ensure the health and safety of the Animus user. What is the procedure in case of power failure? In the case where the portable Animus cannot be connected to a standard power supply, the generator, blah blah blah. Okay, cool. How is it activated? Make sure the device is connected to a power source before attempting to turn it on. Boot the Animus using the on-off switch. For safety reasons, the Animus must run for a minimum of 60 minutes before the technician initiates genetic memory sequencing. Thermogel to regulate as well as permitting medical officers to run standard activation procedure and to ensure the stability of base readings. The technician should never initiate genetic memory sequencing prior to receiving the all clear. Interesting. Transfer of rights. Wow, okay. Abstergo Industry owns or retains the rights to all intellectual property and data that may stem from the activities as a member of any, I forget what HTT stands for, both on and off something team. The term intellectual property applies to patents, patent applications, inventions, internet activity, archaeological and historical discoveries, genetic exploration memories, and abilities acquired as a result of the Animus bleeding effect. So they own you, is basically what this says. Wow. They own you. I would not want to work for a company like that. Well, I think you pretty much have to sign off your rights to any company, really. So that kind of sucks. So we already read what these guys do, so that works. Front page. I don't think we need to go through the Animus guide. Yeah. Oh, it's got some cool blueprints in there, though. Let's just look at the blueprints. Oh, that's from the movie. The area can only be used in medically controlled environment. That's pretty cool. Animus for all. Building on the progress made by the Animus project. Yeah, I know, right? I'm just like, some of the writing in this is pretty bad though, I have to say. Disappointing. I'm just trying to figure out what's going to be in Odyssey, because it seems like they're going to go to the library of records by the sounds of it. They wouldn't have mentioned it, I don't think, if they weren't planning on going there at some point. So let's see. Building on the progress made by the Animus project. Teams in Philadelphia, Rome, and Madrid. Called the Animus Omega, a game console granting anyone anywhere unprecedented access to a variety of pre-recorded genetic memories. I wish. That would be pretty cool. But I don't know. I don't think they need me. They've got enough guys and girls working on this. I don't know if you've seen the latest video that I think it was, yeah, it's Ubisoft. They posted it. It's like the decision making in Odyssey. I haven't watched it because I don't want to see any spoilers, but it looks pretty interesting. It seems like it's going to have the whole Mass Effect style of decision making, so it affects the gameplay and the ending and so on. And this is just a reference to, I guess, PCs and consoles right here, the Animus Omega. Helix later introduced a similar experience through a cloud-based service, eliminating the need for a console altogether. Interesting. Of course, the simulations offered to the general public are only a fraction of what can be experienced through a genuine Animus system and allow for a limited user interaction. But the technology gains in popularity and global interest soars. The Golden Years. Animus 1.28. Oh, this is the one that they used in the first few games. Assassin's Creed and Assassin's Creed 2. True, few subjects were able to fully experience the simulations, and those who did could only visit their own genetic memories. The work accomplished by subjects 4 through 17, I think 17 was Desmond Miles, and he was the main character for that series. And later by all the participants in the Anime training program was critical for the development of the Animus technology. Alright. This is back in the day. It's basically like a chair, a medical chair. 1980, wow, was the year when Warren Vittich was finally able to say mission accomplished. First users were launched in a series of genetic memory explorations with varying results. In San Francisco, the Surrogate Initiative allowed Subject 0, Eileen Bach, to explore memories outside of the subject's own bloodline, but it turned out to be as dangerous as it was costly. The Animus project focused on allowing users to explore their own genetic memories. Even though the process was painful, it was somewhat safer and showed great promise for the future. Vittich's team at the Abstergo facility in Philadelphia were able to prove this in 1983 using the latest Animus 1.09 and Subject 4's genetic memories. So I guess Desmond was Subject 4 then. Let's see. The earliest, so this is way back, okay. 1960. Can you imagine if this stuff actually exists out there? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if there's something like this out there, honestly. Especially considering we're heading into neural laces and things like that now. Clinton B. Rosenberg, PhD, was hired by Abstergo to keep a very close watch on Dr. Pauling's work on DNA structure. He reported his finding directly to the director of Abstergo Chemical. The relationship eventually turned sour, but the information gathered proved essential to Warren Vittich's Animus project. Mr. Director, as requested, I'm keeping you abreast of Dr. Pauling's latest findings. Please find an article slated for PNAS enclosed, which proposes a structural model for deoxyribonucleic acid. I honestly, I would not mind eventually, once it's safe, once I know it's safe. I wouldn't want to be the first one. For sure, I wouldn't want to be the guinea pig for that. I would want to know that it's functioning tech before I incorporated it into myself. I will spare you the details, but you will find his triple helix model made of 3 intertwined strands of DNA to be highly elegant. It rivals his earlier work on protein structure. I believe Abstergo Chemicals should pay special attention to the evolution of DNA science, as it will likely unlock the very secrets of life. Please note, I would be more than willing to play a more direct role to encourage Dr. Pauling's research efforts if you wish me to. In the meantime, I wanted to thank you for trusting me with the business of the Foundation. I'm honored to facilitate the work of such brilliant scientists. And with the neural lace, they were saying basically humans would be able to function at a point where you wouldn't forget things and your memory would increase like 10, 100,000 times because your phone doesn't forget. So it's like having a phone in your brain at all times. It was in Philadelphia in 1975 or 1795 that Philip Singh Physic okay, I think they kind of ran out of names, so they just used physics and put a K at the end. Performed the first human blood transfusion in the history of medicine. Unless that's actually a fact. I'm gonna have to check this. That actually might be a historical fact. Philip. Oh wow. I think yep, it's actually a historical fact. Philip Singh Physic was an American physician born in Philadelphia. He has been called the father of American surgery. That is insane. And he was born in 1768. And he passed away in 1837. Good to know. The idea of transporting blood from one body to another fascinated a distinguished surgeon, but what he found exceeded his expectations. Fearing the scientific community would not be ready for such revelations, he gave his unpublished paper to his colleague and friend Benjamin Rush. Physics knowledge was all but lost until Pauling, financed by the Rockefeller Foundation, started researching the restricted archives of the Library Company of Philadelphia and found the physics paper that had been secretly preserved by Rush. Pauling's work on the hemoglobin structure, which was loosely borrowed from physics lost paper, paved the way to his triple and double helix discoveries. This is why I like reading the stuff in here, because they sometimes have a lot of interesting facts that you would normally not know or not have any reason to look up. DNA is more than pure genetic information. It also contains zettabytes of factual and historical data, which we now call genetic memories. I was Wikipediaing that, so I don't know. Oh, right. I get it. I see what you're doing. Okay, never mind. Yes, West Philadelphia, born and raised. uh, yeah, threw me off there, Ray. Alright, Cowman. The initial goal of the Animus project was to explore those genetic memories via virtual reality. Breakthrough discoveries allowed the technology to become a way for Abstergo users to actually interface with history and explore what was once thought lost forever. The Animus software is adaptive, so as the memories unfold, the program adapts subtly to render a customized experience within the framework's boundaries. The experience unravels in the user's conscience. It unlocks reflexes and skills the body was unknowingly hiding. The Animus is a window to the past, a door to the future. Join us as we revisit just how the journey this journey came to be. Okay, so that's basically the beginning of the book. We went from back to front. What's our field briefing? So it's Layla Hassan, that's the character that we are here. And Deanna Geary, I guess she is my medical doctor or medical staff. 3 and up. Artifact of high interest. Historical tactical team Layla Hassan and Deanna Geary scheduled departure October 22nd, 2017 from Philadelphia to HBE on flight. Okay. True Lahore. What's the airport at HBE? I want to know where we are. I'm guessing we're Egypt, but we gotta be Egypt because we're at his mummy. And HBE also stands for hemoglobin, which is interesting. So that's interesting. So it's the Borg El Arab Airport. It's in Alexandria in Egypt. Assignment: locate and recover artifact of high interest in Katara Depression. Forecasted location and uploaded coordinates: unidentified cave, grotto, hollow, geological formation. Team is to work remotely with technician on premises and medical officer stationed at fixed accommodation location. If found, the artifact is to be swiftly retrieved and taken back to HBE. Contact John Kane in London for paperwork and travel arrangements. Okay. What are these? Bayek's notes. It worked. I mean, the side effects suck, but my portal now is running. See what I did, Sophia? So I don't know how long it was in there. But it was long enough. But I think this... What was it again? Magi. Look like a cop or sheriff. Note to self, look this up. Find a good description. Bayek could be a member of this Brotherhood of Assassins. Same as the other subjects Abstergo has been studying. List of things so far. The man is just about as stubborn as I am. He's good at talking to people and fighting too. People see him as a protector and defender. His community admires and respects him. He's a shadow when it comes to not being seen. Yeah, I guess he fits the profile in part, but I wonder. He's got the tortured soul thing down pat. Hell-bent on vengeance and all that stuff. He's got his own thing going on. I could feel it as though it were me, which I guess it was for a while. This is so weird. His feelings, so much anger, sadness, and hate. I know you missed it earlier, Cowman, but basically in the first episode we started, Bayek ends up killing his own son. So due to these this order that's trying to take over Egypt, and now he's just trying to hunt them down and kill them all one by one. So that's the story so far. So much guilt. Anyway, I need more information. I remember that name coming up. I remember the flutter in Bayek's stomach when he heard it. Maybe she's the answer. The only way to find out. Dee's gonna love this. Okay. So I won't go through all of them right now because this is gonna take forever. But this is us when we were younger as Layla. Photoshop that one. They actually worked pretty hard at this. They tried to create like a... Yeah, it's pretty nuts. The story's pretty intense.
So long, and thanks for all the fish, Berkeley. March 21st, 2006. The day Layla Hassan drops out of college. That's right, Professor Moore. I'm not finishing that Jane Eyre paper. I got a job, and I'm headed to Philly next week. This whole classroom thing, it's not for me. Mom and Dad are freaking out, but they'll accept it. I'll be working towards something real, making real money, and I'll be closer to home. Not that I'll visit any more often. Sophia promised there'd always be a place for me at Abstergo, as long as I show them what I can do with a circuit board and a pair of pliers. Sure, I'll have to work my way up to a place on her special project, but that doesn't matter. It won't be long before she or her father, Mr. Alan Ricken, notices what I'm capable of and asks for my help on the Animus.
Oh wow.
I swear, I get more done reading the latest copy of Wired on the toilet than the rest of the guys do all day in the lab. I mean, the body band? Really? If people can't take a walk on their own, they aren't going to listen to a watch that tells them to do it either. This is all so pointless.
Is that picture?
I should just go back to... Wait. That's probably what the body band would tell me to do. What I should do is build something that will simultaneously blow people's minds and the doors off the Animus project. Nothing at Abstergo Fitness is going to be big enough for that. I'm bored as hell. But there's nothing like boredom to stimulate creativity. Yep. I think the body band needs a little adjustment to its language processing program.
Alright.
The right decision always feels like home. My stuff's the same. My locker smells the same. It's like I never left. But I did. And I can never unlearn what I know now. How will it change my work at the Historical Research Division? Hard to say. All I know is that it will. Our Dom booked us a lunch. Nothing fancy. She wanted me to meet Deanna Geary, my new medical officer. She looks like she was born in the middle of a cornfield, but she seems okay. I can't believe she left homemade cookies on my desk. I don't know why I told her about getting stood up last weekend. I never talk about personal stuff at work. At least it seems like I can trust her. You need that to stay alive in the field. Too bad most of Abstergo's tactical units don't consider trust a priority.
I'm not going to go through all of her voice lines, because... Who's Deanna? Actually, I want to know this.
I like morning briefings. They're short, minimal nonsense, and they have free coffee. No downtime this week. They're putting me and Dee on a plane to Alexandria 2 days from now. I don't get why Hathaway's in such a rush. We're being deployed to extract an artifact. If it were a person of interest, the push would make more sense. A person could be halfway across the world in a couple of hours. But an artifact that's been sitting around for 2,000 years, it's not going anywhere. An artifact of high interest. Heard that before. It always ends up being some crappy pottery shard or half an old book. My animus runs on DNA, not tableware. It'll be strange visiting Egypt for the first time since 2013. Back then I went looking for my roots and found trouble instead. It's good that Dee's coming. She always keeps me from doing anything too stupid.
Okay. And this is Desmond Miles. So this was patient subject 17. Yeah, I was right. So he is in Assassin's Creed 1 and 2, and his story is pretty awesome. I won't get into that story right now because it's I do have Assassin's Creed 2. I could always play it some other time. But it's an amazing game. And then he dies eventually, unfortunately. And a lot of people miss him to this day that play the Assassin's Creed games. So sorry son, it wasn't fair for me to come down on the way I did, blah blah blah. Not gonna get into this right now. Let's head out of the computer and explore. Oh, what is this?
1 bar. No, half a bar.
I think there's pages out here. Yeah, there we go.
Damn it, my papers went everywhere.
Whoops, anything important?
Yeah, the notes on the Animus.
Let's see.
Here's the
this one.
blueprint for my dialysis system mod.
Could have used a bigger fluid chamber.
Could have used a bigger piece of tape over your mouth.
Whoa, so aggro.
They're having fun. Let's see what this one is.
The genetic sequencer blueprint. Never got the creases out.
So these are the things that she developed herself, I guess. And Abstergo obviously did not let her keep her patents, and they own them all. Let's see. I think there's one up here from what I remember, but I don't know how to get up there right now. Oh, actually I do now. I'm losing a lot of frames here, which is not nice. This game's really bad for streaming on one PC, I feel. I think you kind of have to have two. Otherwise it doesn't work very well. Oh no! Ah, dang it.
Generator's holding up. Good job, Layla.
Alright, gotta get that last piece. Come on, careful. Can I walk? Should be able to, yeah. Okay. Let's just walk it slowly. Slowly. Come on, Layla. Come on. There we go. Come on. There we go. Come on. No, don't do it. Oh no! Ah! Damn it. Okay, one more time. Last attempt. If I don't make it this time, it's over. Alright, here we go. Let's just go quick. Oh yeah. Oh, that was close.
Abstergo's blueprint for the portable Animus. Still a piece of shit.
You sure love polishing it, though.
Just gonna go check out what's going on outside. These dropped frames are really annoying though. I just hit 50 frames per second there for a sec. What is that, paper?
Oh, found my notes on the gene sequencing code.
Are you ever gonna tell Milton that you tested it with his DNA?
No, and neither are you. There's more than one way to donate your body to science.
Leila's not very ethical. Alright, let's head out here. And this is the issue Jeep that they talk about. I guess this is all our stuff. And I don't think we can run too far out, but we can check out what it looks like. Egypt is pretty nice looking, I have to say. Let's go back in. and back into ancient Egypt as Bayek. This game gets pretty graphic pretty soon, so be ready for that.
Generator's holding up. Good job, Layla.
I think when you meet Aya for the first time, it gets pretty interesting. Yes, let's return.
Going back in. This is so badass.
Be careful.
Welcome to Alexandria. Like through regular gameplay, it does not drop frames, but for some reason in cutscenes it always does. Yeah, I've only done 100% resolution modifier. See, like the score is very high, but I don't know, for some reason it just drops frames for some reason.
I must protect this great land. Alexandria is where the snake thrives, and Aya lives. I must...
1 second, I'm gonna see if I have my other outfits. I don't. Why do I not have them? That's interesting. That is really weird.
In them both.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go to Thebes yet. Alright, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you later. See you tomorrow. Letter for Tahira. Bayek, I cannot convey the sorrow with which I write to you. The Sinai is in revolt against the Romans. 2 hidden ones got... Oh, that's the Hidden Ones DLC. That's going to be a little later. Actually, a lot later. We have to finish the game first. I'm the one who trained them. I'm struggling to keep the Hidden Ones together and survive with the rebel leader. Give me that. Need your wise counsel, dear friend. I have made arrangements to ferry you across the Red Sea. Please come. Yeah, we're not going to do Trial of Sobek or anything. What is STO, by the way? I'm going to put these main. Let's do that. I need to be level 10 for that. Alright, so I'm in Emit Gnome. Let's go here.
Oh.
Also, I should have this out. Let's go with the bronze. Here for these. I'm surprised my other outfit's not here. I unlocked it. Show hidden items. Where are they? Hide hidden items, show hidden items. It doesn't show. I guess I can only do that a little later. Alright. Alright. I think we can see the plains of Giza from here, from what I remember. Oh, there they are. There's the pyramids.
This area is off limits. Whoa.
Yeah, these guys are about the same level as me. Senu, come on, do it again. There it is, the barrel roll. Alright, let's head over to the viewpoint first. I'm going to turn up the graphics because oh, that's actually just the heat. It's the heat on the sands. It's like blurring. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. That looks really cool. Alright. This game is the fidelity is pretty nice, like it just looks amazing. So we're gonna go see Aya, but we need to hit level 10 before we go, because if we don't, then it's gonna be not good for us.
Whoa.
Alexandria. But first I want to check out what this question mark is. It might be pretty cool. Oh, what the? Whoa.
Magi have a duty to the gods. We must be strong and ready to fight. But we must only fight when it is just.
I'll practice hard, Papo. I want to be strong and hunt like you do.
You are already better with your weapons than many men. You will make a fine Magi, son.
Like Mom says, may your victories multiply.
The Divine Lion, the powerful one. Her breath formed the desert, the fiercest of hunters. She leads the armies of the Pharaoh into battle.
Is this it? No, I think it's this one. There's the lion. The Divine Lion. Quickly, I'll be right back. I'm just going to restart because I want to turn up the graphics because it doesn't seem like the frame rate's affected in any way, so I'll be back in a moment. I'm just going to restart the game after I turn up the graphics. Let's just keep it high actually, and tessellation is fine. Fog, water, texture, everything is already very high. Where shadows? Shadows. Turn them up slightly. Doesn't really do anything to it. So let's do that. Oh, I don't need to restart for shadows. Okay, cool. That worked out. Shadows already better. This is a pretty cool thing that you can do, like the skulls here. These are other people that have been playing that got killed, and you can avenge them basically. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy died to hyenas.
What do we have here?
Oh, he died to these guys. Okay.
Whoa.
First, I need to know what level they are. 7. Okay, that's doable. That's very doable. Have to do it really quick. Samuel sometimes does a barrel roll, but it doesn't look like he wants to right now. Or she.
Best not to draw attention here.
Hey! Oh, he's got it.
Finished.
Alright, this is gonna be interesting now. Got one.
I shot you!
Got 2.
Mine! I can hit him!
This guy's just shooting arrows like crazy.
Die, world!
Come on, get closer. There we go. That was close. I can confirm the kills that I've avenged him. There we go. That was scary. But luckily I leveled up between the fight or during. Oh, what? These guys, what are they doing here? I wanna fight. That was full. Dual swords. Anything else here? Gold. Let's take one of these. Alright, so that one's cleared. Oh, that's when the locusts attack. So this is the other one, and I think I need to head in here. Let's see what over. Oh, there it is. There's a village slash city. Let's head over. See what we can do and what we can find. Lake Meriotis.
Whoa.
Nothing there. I'm just gonna follow the road. That way we can follow with Senu.
Yamu. Home to my old friend Minahead. He will be in the temple. He always is.
Oh, sorry.
Think you're something special?
See our friend? Temple. Oh, crossing. Thank you.
Whoa.
There's a quest here, 71 meters. And that's 235 for... Okay, so that's very far.
Move now!
Who are these guys? I don't want to fight. We have good mats though. Whoa. Somebody's in a rush. Alright, let's see what this quest is.
My husband will die if you refuse to search for him. Medjai, help me, I will pay you.
What do you need?
Last night, my dear husband Claudius took a boat out to see the ruins across the lake. He has not returned. None of these brutes honor a wife's pain. I beg you.
I will seek him out.
Do be quick. I will await you here.
Alright. This guy. I need a boat. The Nile looks amazing. It's, not too much water, but it's just enough, you know? Oh, there's a synchronized point up here too. Nice, I'll be able to do that. So he's on this island. So there's blood in the water. That's not a good sign. Oh, okay. That's what it is. Surrounded by crocodiles. There's treasure over there and some crocodiles as well. So let's see what we can do. I'm gonna try to kill these guys from here. That's one. Better to be safe. I'm sorry. These things can be vicious, so I don't want to risk. I have none. No more arrows. Okay, let's go with this guy.
No more food from me. There's none left.
Oh, I missed.
Let me
Alright. Got them.
perfect.
And here is Claudius. The crocodiles are dead. Now to speak to Claudius and find out why he came out here.
Where's the other crocodile? I didn't get to loot him. You know what? First, I'm gonna go down there and grab that treasure. I'll be right back, Claudius. Oh, nice. Even better one. Treasure over here. There's also a point up here. Oh, it's over there. Okay. Can I get across? Probably not. So I need to go up here. Do a leap of faith because I need to grab those. And they're on. What's this?
A scene of death. I should investigate.
What's going on here?
Scraps of a message. There's too much missing.
I speak for the goddess, and the goddess speaks through me. She sits upon my tongue and my sting in her sting. Her face is the scorpion and snake and spider, and I wear her mark. I take her name, for mine was a dull, rusty thing. I do her honor in hopes that she will show me the mysteries. I speak for the goddess, and you speak for me. Sounds like a cult.
Was this a terrible ceremony? There is so much blood, as if some butchery occurred here. But the elements have eroded many of the signs.
This is not for the faint of heart. Oh, wow, a foot.
Sekhmet, the goddess of hunters. But there are scratches here, above the statue's stomach.
Hey, snipers.
What does it represent?
Welcome to the stream, and thanks for tuning in.
Scraps of blood and flesh. There was a body here. The crocodiles must have devoured it. The lid of a sarcophagus. There was a symbol here, but it is too damaged for me to make out. Troubling. If I had more information, I might understand this better.
Yes.
But as he was eaten by a crocodile, I'll keep my eye out for anything else so unusual.
So yeah, I just uncovered this thing. And it basically looks like there's a cult that's going around killing people right now. How do I break that? Okay. I want to break this. Come on. Do that. Does that work? Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to jump down and do it. Do you know what that storyline is? Oh, come on. How come I can't break it? There we go. Ooh, that's a nice bow. It's an arc bow. That's a hunter bow. Nice. I like these. I'm gonna break that one down then. Get as much wood as possible. There's a tunnel somewhere in the water. breaking into this thing. Alright, let's kill these guys. I kind of got rid of all my other bows, which was foolish, but this is nice. I want the bleeding effect. I don't really care too much for those. Balanced weapon, regular swords. I want a sickle sword. Can I kill either of them? No. Can I kill any of them? Oh, level 6. You know what? Let's go for this guy. I'm gonna waste my arrow. I'm just gonna hit you once, and then I'm gonna soften them all up, and then I'm gonna go finish them off. No, that's not like, oh, dude, that is not good. I was not expecting them to maul me that badly. Okay, so much for softening them up. That did not work. Let us equip the other bow. Or this one. And now finish them off. Safer. That was close. It almost got me. I was not expecting them to go that crazy that fast. Day 1. We finally set up camp, we have enough food and materials to last us a few days. Tomorrow we start searching the ruins. There's sure to be an undiscovered part of this old temple. Earlier today I heard something rustle in the reeds. Pianjim says it's nothing, I hope he's right. Day 2, nothing written. So it looks like this is one of them. That's the other one. Poor guys, they had no chance. Switch it back to my hunter predator bow. I like the predator bows. They do a lot more damage. Actually, I'm gonna see. Get rid of that. Can't craft anything yet. Yeah, I don't think it's washing up body parts so much as there's like these ritualistic killings that are going on, it seems. I'm just gonna take this boat to the other side. But yeah, I spent a lot of time earlier in the beginning of the stream today, just going over all of Layla's stuff. And I think in Odyssey, we're going to head to the Library of Records for Abstergo. I feel like we're going to find some things there that might relate back to Desmond and stuff. And also to the next Assassin's Creed game, most likely.
Why did you kill them? We had only just met.
Claudius, you're drunk.
This guy is so
Yes,
stupid.
that is me. And no, I am not. I had only 2 or 10 beers.
All right. Let's get you back to your wife.
I have a wife? Oh, Mother will be so pleased.
So he doesn't even know if he has a wife. This is going to be interesting. Oh yeah, I remember this. I think I know what happens. I might have to fight there.
What was your reason for going out there, Claudius?
Is the volume better today?
I
felt
was
like
going...
yesterday's stream didn't have the best volume.
Remember, I came from Alexandria for the festival, and some kind of... someone offered me to drink all night for free. Impossible to resist. What were we talking about?
How you got here?
Oh, right. Then I woke up here with those crocodili all around. Tell me, can they really speak?
Egypt is a land full of magic and ancient mystery.
Amazing. My friends in the city will never believe it. Did you say something about a wife?
Yes, yours.
See, I do not understand that. How could I have a wife? I am a virgin. At least I think I am.
I will hear no more on this subject. You can take it up with your wife.
But you do not understand. Every woman I've ever tried to...
Please, shut up.
I am sorry.
That's hilarious. Bayek is too funny.
This
Just like
fresh
dude.
wind up the river is good for me. I am feeling much more clear-headed now.
Splendid.
Let's go. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. That's not your husband.
There you are, my dear. I was worried about you.
Oh, my Dionysus. I remember. I went to the island because of her. She got me drunk, married me, told me I owed her a virginity tax. Whose virginity?
You can go. This is between me and my husband.
No, don't go. They'll kill me.
Oh wow.
Show him what happens when you try to cheat a woman.
What are these guys doing?
Please, help me.
Oh, should I
He's
use my
just an
fists?
idiot Greek. They have taken enough from our land.
I should probably be using my fists.
Yes, that is right. Taste your
I
own.
feel like I should be using my fists here. I don't want to kill these guys. Let's go on our... There we go.
Blood.
Mercy! Mercy!
Your tax collectors never listen when we beg for mercy. Go on, hit him harder.
Why'd you let them do this?
There we go. Oh, that was
My brothers! You have slain my brothers! You were supposed to help me, not him!
How did I slay them? I just beat them to a pulp. Oh wow, I guess I kind of broke his skull. That's not good. Sorry. I switched out of my weapon too.
Praise and thanks. You saved my life. And my purse.
In future, be careful when drinking with strangers.
Yeah, even putting away the sword didn't help, unfortunately. I did not want to kill anyone. Right on to the main quest line. I think. No, this is another quest. I think this is the one where... Yeah, that's a thick fish, right? Just like one hit and he just falls down and it's over.
My spirit cannot follow my wives to the field of reeds.
So I learned something interesting. Senu can do barrel rolls. I did not know this. It's pretty awesome.
Has anyone seen? Have you seen my Book of the Dead in your travels, Magi? I went all the way to Memphis to buy it.
No. How was it lost?
Bandits. They came from the dunes nearby. When the leader saw how I cared for the book, he wrenched it from me. I thought my heart would stop.
I can help. I do not fear them.
I have been praying for someone like you. That book will unite me with my wife's spirit.
There you are, Father. We are going home.
But this Magi is helping me.
Oh, yes? You are going to find his book? If by some miracle you do, thank you.
Alright, let's go find the book.
Did you hear where the bandits meant to go?
The leader told the others to meet him at the necropolis, I think. Why are you here? Throwing the idiot lies. Clear up! Hurry!
Necropolis, okay. Let's go.
Must have a death wish to come here. Get out of the way!
Wow, they're just knocking civilians over.
What's the matter with you?
Yeah, he's a nice guy. Unless you're one of those, what is that order that those guys are part of? The Pharaoh? Then he's not so nice. Somewhere. Why are these guys fighting? Fighting amongst themselves? Okay, I'll take advantage of that. I don't mind.
Oh, guards here are vigilant.
Let's see who wins. Unless they're just practicing, in which case I'll get rid of the captain.
Where?
Oh no, I missed.
Not going anywhere. I have a shot.
That's not
Got him
good.
in sight. To battle!
Okay, I messed that up badly. I have to draw these guys out a little bit. Oh, what the?
I have him.
That's not good. Oh god.
Target is in my way.
They all have such nice bows. Why? Uh-oh. 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 Ah! Get out. Get out, get out, get out. That was close. Okay. Gonna have to come back. I don't like desyncing ever. Alright, let's equip the other bow. Have more ammo. Let's go with the Morning Sun. Oh, what the? Guys, I don't want to fight. I just want to get that book. Oh, that was so close. Oh, so close, so close, so close. 100 draw time, that's all I get.
Whoa. One dead. Yeah. To battle. Come on. Get it.
he just disappeared. Where did that guy go? That was standing right in front of me. I have no idea. Hey, buddy.
Hey! You're dead!
Oh, I couldn't grab him. Yeah, these bandits deserve to die. I think there's usually one in here sleeping. None of them are sleeping.
Here is the Book of the Dead. Vega will be pleased. Now to return the book to the old man.
Body, I'm sending a parcel your way. It contains dozens of books of the dead that we've stolen. You're to find their owners and demand a high price to have them returned, but do it discreetly. You don't want the Temple of Priests finding out about this. So that was their entire enterprise. Stealing the books of the dead. I think I can trade. Let's see, get rid of that, get rid of that. This game is just beautiful though. Like, I could spend all day just looking at the... What's this guy doing? What is that guy doing? Why is he chasing me?
Thought you could steal from me?
Is it stealing if you rob a thief?
I took it for my father.
Took it for your father? I'm sorry. It belongs to someone else. He's a savage. He's not gonna be bothering anyone ever again. This is why I kind of want to turn on like scaling enemies. I just can't seem to find the option. Because it's too easy to kill them when they're... Sorry. It's too easy to kill them when they're 1 or 2 levels below even.
Oh.
Oh no, he's passed away.
Has your father left us?
His good life is over. He was too weak to live till your return.
May he be conducted in peace.
He was in despair that his cow would not join my mother's.
Where is his body? It is not too late.
You are a blessing from the gods. He receives the rites in the small temple.
Alright, small temple. So out of all of the outfits for Bayek, which one is your favorite? Since you've seen pretty much all of the gameplay. I know, it sucks. We didn't make it back in time. Even though we barely took a day, I would say. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. But we will be able to make sure that he sees his wife. So that's good.
Old man, your book. May it guide you to your wife's side.
I might do the daily quickly to get a legendary from the arms dealer. Yeah, he's just a generally good guy. Like, he is a protector for the for that reason, right? He's always looking out for everyone else, making sure that they're safe and well taken care of.
Medjay, great warrior, come. I sell you what you want. You need it, I have it. If I don't have it, you don't need it. Redda has your back in these desolate lands.
Redda.
You are but a boy. How did you come by such fine treasure?
Plucked from the ancient lands of the desert, the sunken vessels of the Nile, refined by handmaidens of the gods. Weaponry forged in Nubian mines, Persian jewels, and Assyrian treasures. I have it all.
I see. You are well traveled for such a young man.
Old wisdom, Ned. I have acquired from long nights in the desert with my camel.
I will see what you have.
Come, look around. If you want good, Ned, I have other jobs too.
Nomad's Bazaar. The camel icon shows you Redda, the merchant's position. Redda offers a wide variety of rare or very rare goods. Be sure to check with him regularly as his stock changes weekly. Every day, Redda offers a new quest to help someone in need. Succeed before the time runs out and you'll be greatly rewarded for your efforts. You get one free chest or no? Okay, first I'm going to sell them all the unnecessary items. I gave me 4,000, I don't think that's enough. Oh, it is. Should I buy a chest? What do you think? I wouldn't be surprised if he stole it. Actually. Do you think I should buy a chest or do you think I should not? Your call. Alright, here we go. Let's hope for something good. Oh, it's a spear. Okay, I'll use the spear, but it's cursed, so what that means is it's gonna damage my health. Like, I'll show you. So if I equip it, it brings my health down to 1 bar. That's dangerous. On nightmare mode, that's very dangerous. I get hit by a few arrows and it's all over. Kinda sucks. I wish I had gotten a sickle sword. That's what I was hoping for. Those are my favorite because they always have bleed effects. Oh, he has a quest too. Nice.
Bayek, my Medjay. There are those who defile our holiest of places, stealing our sacred treasures. These bandits only want to make coin. Stop them. Keep our lands holy. All right, Seni?
Alright, let's get these antique traffickers. Oh, 666. How far are they? Okay, they're all the way over here. I think it's better to go here and then come in because I won't have to be slow on the road. Should be further. It is further, but we'll get there faster because of the fact that there's no road to slow us down. I cleared this camp already, unless it's a different one. And what do you think? Should we do all the side quests as well as the main, or should just go with the main? Yeah, right? This Rada guy's pretty smart. Getting the good guy to do the bad work.
Hey!
Oh, what the? I don't want to fight you guys.
Stop the bastard! Die, maggot!
really want to die? Like, seriously, you're just crossing the border and you want to die?
You're going to pay!
Yeah, that's what's happening. Oh, I missed. Oh, it doesn't do it. I thought it would. It usually makes like a sound when it's like fully charged, that attack. Okay, this guy is really annoying. Got him. That was close. Alright, I will do all of them. Is that it? Is that all I needed to do? Where's the convoy?
Whoa.
Oh, the treasure, okay. It's right there.
Whoa.
Did I miss that one? Do not know where I am? Oh, I'm out of ammo. Alright, let's just go in.
One, thank you! Be safe! We must not fail! You are going to pay!
There we go. That's that one. There's the last guy. Oh, he's running? That's not good.
Hey, what? I'll kill you!
If you hit me, maybe, but you're just running away. I don't know what you're doing. What are you doing? Seriously? I think he's glitched. Oh, there he is. Find him. Oh, I killed the horse too. Sorry, horse.
Whoa.
Search. I just wish you could run full speed or trot or gallop full speed throughout the cities as well, or the towns. But I guess it would make it pretty hard to control.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I did check out Rage earlier today, and it looks like it's a fun game.
Move now!
Kind of scary though.
You did it? Ah, yes, of course. I never doubted you. For you.
Shield. Of course it's a shield. Alright. I'll take it. Let's see what type of outfits are out here. Something good.
Greetings, friend.
There's no unnecessary. Ooh, that's not bad. Marauder sheet, no. I would be very surprised if that was not the case, because honestly, as a little kid, how does he get all these weapons, right? Like, the only way he can get them is by stealing or by getting someone like Bayek to do his dirty work for him. what? Unicamel? Could be a unicamel. I mean, he does ride his camel around. Must be a shapeshifter or something. Oh, he's a savage. Let's see, where is this? It's right there. Okay. Oh, that goes underground. What quest was that? We need to meet with him. There he is. Upgrade. Our back. I think that's good. Quickly gonna go grab the papyrus first. Should be in here somewhere. Is that it? Come on, get up there. A few hundred meters northwest of the temple of Sekhmet Inyamu, which resides on Lake Mariotis, there is a great place to go for a date, full of palm trees and surrounded by desert. One rock fence was built and closed off with no exit. Find me there. Sekhmet Inyamu. So this is the temple of Sekhmet, right? Yep. So northwest of the temple. Maybe this? That looks like a place. But northwest, we need to make sure. So north would be there, and then west is here. And there's another stone circle, it looks like. It's camel, using camel. What's this picture? That's not bad. Alright, let's go meet with the priest.
Get it.
Do you think I should turn subtitles on, or is this fine?
Bayek! What good fortune! I thought it would be years before we saw you again.
Hail in peace, Menahet. How is your family?
The children seem to grow larger by the minute. My wife and I have our hands full. And you? Is there any news of...
None.
I forget myself. There are so many things in your life best not spoken of. Forgive me.
I see by your garb that you have been promoted.
Ah, yes. The High Priest, in his grace, made me his second. And my rank is not the only thing he has changed. You must see the temple.
You will give me a tour?
Of course, of course. At the moment of your pleasure.
I'll turn them on right now. Show light hidden. Oh, this is okay. This is the. There it is. That's what I want to turn on. I'll turn that on for next time. Where is subtitles? There we go. Audio language menu. Perfect.
Ready to see our beautiful temple?
After you, Menahet. Or is it servant of the goddess?
Menahet will do for one as good as family.
No worries. I know
far from the sorry ruin of my last visit.
Yamu now plays constant host to ceremonies showing our rustic way of life, which attract many visitors with more gold than sense.
A description well suited to Alexandrians. How does this sit with your faith?
I confess that my thoughts are sometimes uneasy.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to hear them, especially when I'm talking.
vanquished by a gang of ruffians, huh? Silent as gifts.
Uncle Bayek! Uncle Bayek! Hello, Uncle.
Jewels of my life, why have you left your mother's side?
Pick me up, Uncle Bayek!
Ah, see now, there's no need to attack a man from behind. We're not numbering him 4 to 1, huh?
You taught us to secure every advantage possible over a dangerous foe.
Yes. And I am very dangerous! Hide well, for the wanderer stalks your path!
Alright, time to find them. I'm gonna cheat, because that's what Bayek does. He uses Senu to find everyone. There's one. Everyone here is a savage.
You found me. Your turn to hide.
Come away from there, Nyla. You're getting in the priest's way.
I wonder if she can climb as well as me.
Beast, you will live.
Solis, stay back!
Help!
Well, that was... Where is he running? Just... The hyena's already dead. Unfortunately for the hyena.
Nyla, are you following me?
You might get lost without me. It's a big temple.
Oh wow. Did you just see that? That kid is weird. She just ran backwards and super speed.
Asina, you must come down from here.
This would be a good place to watch the stars.
Only the priests are permitted here. You know that.
Yes, but I want to see...
Hush. Come down now. We can watch stars from the riverbank. Your father wants you to go home.
And I prefer to stay with you.
Don't tell your father. He will dislike his friend then. Alright. How'd you get up in here?
Yeba, what in the name of the gods are you doing down there?
I wanted to hide, but now I can't get back out. I'm scared.
Stay calm. I will help you out of there. This way. Through the tunnel.
Thank you, Uncle Bayek.
That's the last of the children. I will tell Menehet that the children are safe.
These children. They're deadly. Especially that one girl. That was freaky the way she ran backwards and then just popped up right behind me while I was looking at her sister.
Awesome soup. Look at this. Fraud abounds in your market. And you claim you can do nothing?
The dealings of the market are beyond me. Speak rather to the offending merchant.
Priest, you have proven as false as your mummies.
Mummies are...
Menehet, your brood is delivered safely home.
Thank you, friend.
What did that fool want with you?
Some visitors, having purchased religious objects, are angry when our village has no more dead cats to sell them. Though not a merchant, I am often the means by which the aggrieved snuff their anger.
This matter needs a firm hand.
Oh, leveled up nice. No, I'm not gonna. I don't think I'll need to kill him. At least I hope not. I don't like killing needlessly. I don't think Bayek does either. Definitely in Odyssey and in Origins, I'm trying to play these games as the character would probably play it, or would have played it in real life, if they did exist.
This looks like a child made it.
These cat mummies are false.
You filthy
Greetings.
naked.
I am...
You have come to the right place, Neb. We have everything you could possibly want.
What I want is to ask about false idols sold at the market.
I have heard rumors of such, but there is nothing to them. Now leave if you want to avoid trouble.
What? What? Are you serious? Are you threatening me?
My sister told me she bought a statuette from you and it broke.
These cat mummies are false!
This guy. There will be trouble. Are you serious?
Tell me of the fake mummies being sold here.
I have no desire to be dragged into this.
Menehet sent me. Your silence is an insult to his holy office.
I wish to anger neither him nor the gods. We are forced to sell items of lesser quality, or see our stalls destroyed.
Who is behind this?
I can say no more now. Let us meet tonight, where the village turns to farmland.
Yeah, from where... That guy seems like, not a nice guy. I would throw shoulders. I would insinuate you would kill people through soldiers and kids? What? Oh, whoa. How did this heron die? I threw soldiers at kids? What? How? So you fought them and then you threw them at kids? In the streets? And do you like the way the interface is? Like, do you want to have chat up on the screen so you can see what you're typing as well? Or would you prefer to have it like this, where it's just the game, and then we're talking while you're talking in chat on Twitch, and then I'm talking to you via basically my headset? Oh, that's not nice. Those kids must have been traumatized, man.
My friend, I am glad to see you have kept our appointment. Come, sit with me and share a drink of wine.
I do not have time for that.
It is a beautiful night. Let us enjoy the coolness of the air for a moment before turning to business.
Merchant, I am not here to take in the air. Who is behind the traffic of false icons?
Well, you see, it is no simple story. There are many involved in this terrible affair, but they would all tell you the same thing. Pity the trusting man, for he suffers great pain. Seek evil, and you will always find it.
I cannot wait to see what your guts look like.
No one will find your body once we feed it to the crocodiles.
This one's a worthy fighter.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Cats everywhere. Aw, these little cats. I think you can pet them from what I remember. Can I pet these? Can I pet them? Oh, kitty, kitty, kitty. Oh yeah, there we go. Do you see that? I pet it. That's pretty cool.
man who fights as well as you can perhaps afford to be trusting.
Talk, or you will meet the same fate as your friends.
That will not be necessary. Among the dunes, southeast of here, is the bandit camp where the fake mummies are made. I suppose you would go and destroy it now.
Better I smash the camp than your head.
That's true. This got saved. Oh, they're everywhere.
Destroying these forgeries will earn the favor of the gods. As Ra lives, what a disgrace.
They're actually really cute. It kind of sucks because on the first day, when I went through the tomb, there was actually a room full of mummified cats, and it kind of sucks because the Egyptians killed a lot of cats like that. Let me see if I can do it right now. Give me a second. That's not there. I don't think this overlay that I have has it, so just give me a sec, I'm gonna get a different one. And I'm gonna put you down as like the boss of the stream because you're watching and you're watching the longest, so you're gonna be the stream boss. Let's see, which one should I go with? Let's do that and that. There we go. It should be in there now. I don't know why I can't see it. So why is the chat not showing up? So try typing something. It should pop up in the chat now. There we go. Yeah, I think they spent an extra year to make it, and they did the same with Odyssey now, so. So do you like that positioning? Now you can see the chat as well, and you can see what you type. That's great. I don't know why the stream boss thing is not showing up. Let me see what I can do about that. Maybe use this one. Yeah, that's it, I think. They are really cute. They're just following me around right now, right? I'm surprised it's not showing up, though. Chat's gone. That's not good. Oh, okay. I'm messing around with it too much. I'm just gonna get the chat back. I'm gonna worry about the stream boss for next time. I'll fix it for you. I like that one that we had because it was very discreet and didn't really block anything, so that was nice. There we go. That's installed and it's there. Perfect. All right.
Clear up! Hurry! Get out of the way!
Alright, we're here. Let's destroy this camp. I should have probably gotten all my arrows. How many are there? Yeah, I'm new to streaming, as you can tell. Not too familiar with how the systems work fully. This guy's alone, so we can start with him. Okay, I do have full ammo. What? There we go. There's another guy. Okay, let's take this guy first. Thank you. With your help for sure. There's two more. I don't think there's any more. Right?
Hold!
You just gave up on that?
Did you flee?
I should be cautious around here.
No, I don't. Do you like, what was I gonna say? Do you play Fortnite? Because with Xbox we can cross-play on PC and Xbox. I think that's the only game that has cross-play right now. Oh, there's one more. Oh, is that, yeah, you do have it? Or did you play it?
Menehet will rest easy, now that this is done.
I'm just gonna fast travel, because running there is gonna take forever. I can't wait to put on Aguilera's outfit. You know, did you watch the movie? Yeah, that would be fun. We could do duos and stuff. That would be fun, and then we could stream it too. And then you can show your friends how good you are. Even though you probably already do when you play with them. And are you good at Fortnite? Because I'm pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty bad at Fortnite, man.
Ah, here you are.
I've dealt with the trafficking of false mummies.
Thank you.
Alright, let's deal with the next...
How can I ease the burdens of an old friend?
Tonight, we will stage a grand spectacle. Our goddess Sekhmet defends the people against Isfet's chaos.
But Pamu, our champion, is nowhere to be found. The High Priest will judge me responsible for his absence.
I'll have a look.
Sekhmet bless you. His home is near the market, but check the tavern first.
It pains me to ask you for a further favor.
Pamu does like a drink now and again.
Do you want to guess how many wins I have? But then again, this was the first season I started playing it, so in my defense, I have not played it that much. Oh no, not even close. Come on. I told you I'm bad. I can't have 5,000 wins if I'm bad. I think Ninja just recently got 1,000 wins in duos or solo or something like that.
This must be Pamu. Ugh. The man stinks of beer.
Oh, thank you. I've been trying to get him to leave for hours.
No, I've only got, I think I have 2 solo wins and 1 squad win and 1 duo win. So I only have like 4. And I know it's pretty bad. Most of the time I just do the challenges and then I don't play. I know that's a bad excuse, but I'm not good at that game. I can't build very well. Oh wow, okay. So since it came out basically.
Menahet.
That is Pamu! What has happened to him?
His passion for toasting Sekhmet has exceeded his head for drink.
This is a disaster! People have come from the Red Land and the Black to see him fight!
If a fight is all that is needed, I could replace him.
Of course, Magi! You honor yourself in saving me from disgrace. Speak to the High Priest in the temple courtyard. He will take care of the rest.
Alright, temple priest in the high courtyard. Let's do that. That guy got freaked out.
Hello. Your Holiness, I am here to fight for Sekhmet.
You're not Pamu. He was meant to play Sekhmet.
Okay.
Pamu is ill. He is recovering at the temple.
Fine. Follow me.
Though this is a friendly bout, you must stay vigilant.
Do not fear. Sekhmet will receive a fine tribute.
We give thanks for your presence on this sacred night.
It is not like you to waver before a fight, Bayek.
I'm not wavering.
For about 5 years, really.
Make every eye to look upon the warrior for whom the two skies open. Sekhmet, Lady of Slaughter. The light rises with Sekhmet and falls as she falls.
If we delay too long, the High Priest will have harsh words for us.
Okay, I will fight this fit.
Should malice cling too strongly to your hearts, Isfet, the evil one, shall smite the goddess. And condemn Yamu to 100 seasons of darkness.
That's a lot of darkness.
But should your hearts be pure, the goddess shall favor us, shielding us from the obscurity of chaos. Let the battle begin!
Bad luck!
Since the time unknown, Sekhmet the lioness has shielded us from Isfet's greed. Isfet was once husband to Ma'at, goddess of all. Tampering with her...
Uh-oh. That's not good.
In his hunger, he returned. But Sekhmet knew his heart and guarded the door against him.
Which one is Sekhmet?
Their
Which one
battle
is
lasted 20 days and nights.
Oh no. Oh, that was fast. I got hit too many times there, unfortunately. And on Nightmare, it does not help to get hit that many times.
Watch out, Uncle! Sekhmet breathes heat into her body. Look!
You know, snipers, I was thinking, since you've been basically one of the first loyal followers, when I do get, I'll talk after the fight.
The warrior of Sekhmet beats back chaos! Sekhmet's might enlivens your arm! The lioness's fangs will cleave the darkness!
Let's go.
Sekhmet's fire! Sekhmet's might enlivens your arm!
Because if I get hit too many times by this guy, it's going to be over. And he only needs to hit me 3 times, I think.
The warrior of Sekhmet beats back chaos! Look! His weapon is bathed in Sekhmet's fire! The lioness's fangs will cleave the darkness! The warrior of Sekhmet beats back chaos! Look! His weapon is bathed in Sekhmet's fire!
Oh, that's one. It's not fun. Oh, that's 2. Oh, that's 3. Okay. That's not good. Uh-oh. No. Ah, so close. I almost had him. Now he's going to be at full HP again. I hate this. Oh, it's only at half.
See how Sekhmet imbues her beloved with
bad luck!
Look! His weapon is bathed in Sekhmet's fire! The lioness's fangs will cleave the darkness! Sekhmet's might enlivens your arm! The warrior of Sekhmet beats back chaos! Look! His weapon is bathed in Sekhmet's fire! The lioness's fangs...
Oh, come on. That's not cool. So many times.
Which one is Sekhmet? No, which one is
No! No, so close! So close. I will. Don't worry, child. Oh, that was close. Almost had it. Oof. Scary. But yeah, what I was saying was... Oh, 1 second.
I could swear you were the Blood Eater herself.
Ah. Oh, the priest's recounting of the battle between the goddess and Isfet was new to me.
It is a tale of his own invention. You will not hear it outside Yamu. Would that you'd agree to stay with us longer, but I know that greater duties call you.
I'll say goodbye to the children before I leave.
Do so. They'll miss you. You are always welcome in Yamu, whenever your journeys bring you to our gnome.
Keep the mask and staff of the goddess as poor tokens of our respect.
I already had that costume though, I think. Oh, never mind, I didn't, because I didn't complete this portion right now, so... Alright, hopefully... I still can't wear the other stuff yet, unfortunately. I think I'm gonna go with the Centurion right now though. Centurion looks pretty awesome. With the lion. Looks cool. Well, that was so disrespectful, just like bump the high priest. But yeah, what I was saying was, since you've been, you are one of the first to follow and to watch, when I do get affiliate and I am able to do special chat icons, you'll get like a special one. I think once you get affiliate, you're able to do them, and you won't even need to subscribe for it because yeah, you'll get one regardless. But that might be a long ways away, just so you know.
All right.
Let's sell this. Sell some of these shields.
So, goodbye.
Yeah, no worries, man. I really appreciate it, and that'll be a small way of me showing you that I do. So thank you. Ooh, another sickle. Nice. Okay, I'll equip that one. Oh, I should have probably actually... Oh, that was foolish. I shouldn't have sold the spear. Because right now I need the crafting materials. So 7 ability points. What do you think we should go for? Should we go all-out warrior? Or should we go more stealthy and get like all this other stuff? Firebomb, sleep darts, flesh decay, buy materials. Well, that's the thing, right? I feel like when streamers get too big, it's very hard to respond to any individual person, unless obviously you built that relationship from the beginning, right? So, say for example, for like Ninja, anyone that subscribes and follows him now, it's hard for him to have like a meaningful conversation with them because he's got millions of people doing that, right? But the people that have been with him since the beginning, I'm sure he still talks to them during his streams. I think he still talks to anyone that does message in there, right? Stealth mode. I'm thinking I want to go for the warrior perks because I want to increase my melee damage, or the hunter perks because I want to increase my. What's this? Oh, cool. Okay. Stealth it is. Let's do it. So that would be this, I guess. Smoke screen damage, poison darts. Let's get the sleep dart, that'll help with stealth. So we don't really necessarily need to get flesh decay or anything at this point because we don't really want to kill too many people. Well, unless you want to kill everyone, all the savages. We'll charge heavy attack. Fully charged heavy attack will shield break, tower shields, and knock enemies to the ground. Let's get that. That would be nice. Okay. Should I get this? The enhanced predator bow, so I can guide it, the arrows in. It'll guarantee at least a kill every time. Let's go with this too, actually. How many points is this? 1. So I got 1 point left. This one's 2. This one's 1. So I'll do this. There we go. So Aya's quest that we need to do.
Out of the way!
Oh, that's what it is. While you're on the horse, I guess that's where you get the charge attack. Because I remember being able to do that. So let's see what happens. Yep, there it is. That's what I was talking about earlier. Charge attacks break shields so easily. It's awesome. Savages are savages, yeah. Oh, what the? They're asleep? What?
Strange to see bodies left out like this. The embalmer must know more.
That's odd.
It is a shame to see 3 dead left neglected. What happened?
They were just brought here, Magi. A family struck down by the sword. Only the daughter, Ira, survived. She carried them here one by one. Poor girl. All by herself now. A tragic story.
Tragic indeed. Where is she now?
You can find her on the abandoned date farm near the road where her family died.
Oh, wow.
This Ira sounds like a woman worth meeting.
So let's just see, abandoned date farm. I think we can probably do that Papyrus leaf. Papyrus here. So it's at northwest. This is slightly northwest, but I'm guessing it's further up. Yeah, that would be nice. But he's not going to be around for long, right? Because he's got to go all the way to Rome, basically, I think, from what I remember. Just a little bit of the story. I've only gone to level 39, so I that point. I think I was getting close to the point where you needed to go.
Soldiers. They must be looking for Iras. Best lay low. And hope she does too.
I always like to scout out the entire area so I can plan my attack. For this one, I feel like we're gonna go for that guy first. And then wrap around and kill them one by one.
This place is heavily guarded.
I found the papyrus too. This is that stone fence. Giveaways? Yeah, I could do that. I have stuff to give away for Dota, but that's the only thing that I have right now. I haven't really. Maybe I'll do like Amazon gift cards and stuff. I don't know. What do you think? Maybe skins or V-Bucks or something? Fortnite. But those skins are expensive. The Fortnite skins. I don't know if I can afford to give those away. Oh yeah, I could do that. Actually, that's a good one. Come here, buddy.
No, not yet. Hey, what? Time.
She's in you well. I pray none of the soldiers heard that.
What's Roblox? I've never heard of that before. I'll have to look it up. Well, you can probably tell me actually. Do you know what it is?
Hail in peace, Iras. All I want is to speak with you.
The last man to say so. Murdered my family.
I've come to help you, Iras.
How do you come to know my name?
A priest told me of you.
Ah. My kin have owned this land for centuries, but left it barren until now. A soldier came to us, saying his master held a deed of sale. My father refused to concede the property. Then, well, the rest is as you know it.
What will you do?
The farm is my birthright. I will work it as long as I can.
I can ensure you are not harassed by soldiers.
You may try. The villa they spoke of lies northwest of here, on the road to Alexandria.
Roadblocks. This is the first time I've ever heard of this game.
If you fail, tell the world I died preserving my family's legacy.
That's pretty cool. So is it like a phone game? Or is it a card game? Oh, it's a mobile game. Okay. Okay, cool. So it's got like mini games and stuff? Sorry buddy, you're making too much noise. You guys, stop whining. Okay, seriously, just stop. Oh, you're typing on your phone right now? That vulture thing, I remember that. That's a lot of gold. Should we go get all that gold? That's a lot of gold. Ah, okay. Wow, okay. These ones... So those four are the ones carrying it, so I'm gonna hit those guys up.
Whoa.
And they're sleeping, so I might just be able to kill them all while they're asleep. Eating, talking, eating, sleeping, talking. Yes, we need money. I think they're gonna fall asleep. Come on, guys. You know you want to sleep. You know you want to sleep. These three are the troublemakers, or four. They're still talking. Oh, that guy woke up. Oh, they're all waking up. Okay. I'm just gonna get the... No need to go with arrows. Let's go charge in and kill them all.
Wait a minute! Cover my escape, brothers!
Oh no, they got me. I should have probably gone for some arrows first. That was foolish on my part. That was really foolish on my part. Now they're all gone, and I lost all the gold. Dang it. I hate dying or desyncing. I feel so bad at the game. Alright. I'm gonna get this gold, since we need money. What? Didn't I get the... Where's my predator bow? Like the guided... I thought I got the guided. Missed. They should be sleeping at night. I don't know why they were awake. That makes no sense to me. Alright, let's head over here. no, I forgot to do that. I wanted to do the stone circle. It's over here. Before I leave the zone.
Oh.
Right?
If you fail, tell the world I died preserving my family's legacy.
Okay, thanks. I won't fail though.
Whoa.
I'm surprised I'm leveling this fast. I'm already 11 or 12, I think. I know, right? She screamed it from so far away.
Papa, how do you know if you're in love?
Why, Khemu? Do you think you are in love?
I don't know. Love should feel good. You and Mom are the only ones I love. But this hurts. Sometimes I can't even think straight.
That sounds like love. It could be. I was once like that. I'm very sorry, son.
Just want to hear the last
The
bit
Scorpion
of
goddess Serket. She protected Iset and Horus from jealous Set. She still protects against poisonous animals. But not love. Against that, there is no protection. Not even the gods can.
Alright. I know, right? And how old was Hemu? He was what? Like 7, 8, 10 maybe? And he was already in love. Have you ever been in love? I know that's a very personal question. I apologize. Oh, you have? Okay. Not sure. Okay, that works. That works. That's a good answer. I can honestly say that I have. And luckily I got to be with that person, so that's great. So I got to marry her, so it was awesome. But why is he going this way? So, in terms of it being hard to say, what would you say is the reason it's hard to say? All these guys. 28. So I'm pretty much more than twice your age. I thought that was pretty old. I know some of my friends that got married at like 24. And I thought that was young. And a few of them actually married at like 19, so that was really young. I don't like the sensitivity on the bow. Let me turn down my DPI. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, it's surprising. Like, I was very surprised when they were like, oh, we're gonna get married. You wanna come to our wedding? It's like, guys, you're only, what, 23, 24? One of them was 19. Mind you, he's happily married still, so made the right call. I guess when you know, you just know. If you read my, she's so quiet. So have you ever tried talking to her? And how do you not know her name? Is she in your class?
Whoa.
Or in any of your classes? Ah, okay.
I should not be seen in this area.
Yeah, that makes sense. I used to be very shy as well. You know what the best way to get over being shy is? Try not to make it obvious. Which classes would those be? The best way not to be shy is basically just to talk about what you're interested in. That's English and history, okay. And I'm assuming you like history. And also, when you're talking to her, you shouldn't be thinking, well, it's hard not to. Yeah, no, it's tough. I'm gonna try not to give you advice because I don't want to ruin something that might be a possibility, you know? Because I don't know if you've ever watched Lord of the Rings or read Lord of the Rings, but advice is a dangerous gift. You're very wise to the very wise.
Finish!
I think the best thing to do is just basically try talking to her. I would say that's the best place to start.
Hey now!
Want my arrow. Did I get it?
Hey, what?
Oh my god, you're killing me. What do you mean? Oh, you shot me. Okay, I see what you mean. This guy's been eyeing us, so maybe I'll shoot next.
Hey!
Hey, what's up? Oh, I missed.
You will not escape!
I missed again. There you go. Whoa, what are you doing? Don't come at me, bro. Let's see how well you climb. Yes, I am. Oh, I forgot about these police guys.
There you are.
Oh no, I missed.
Worms can't have you.
Yeah. Hey. I missed
I'll
again.
get the fire.
Oh god, that was bad. Oh, hey. See you guys. Whoa, don't shoot arrows like that. That's not nice. What are they shooting at, honestly? Lost to a stupid little grunt. And the captain didn't even kill me. That's the worst part about all of this. And now they're alive again. They're all savages, you're right. It doesn't matter if it's a captain or not.
On. Stay there.
Stay where?
What's wrong with you?
I'm whistling at you, that's what's wrong with me. Hey, what's up? Oh, you actually came over? I can't believe you came over. Are they all alive? Captain's dead, right?
Hold there.
I halt for no back.
Let's take a look. Hey! Death for you!
Honestly, like, you said you don't know her name yet, right? You need to figure that out first. That's the first step. You need to know her name. No, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. I have faith in you. If you can talk to me, if you can talk to someone online, you can talk to her in real life. It's the same thing. No difference.
letter on fine papyrus.
Ute refuses to give me the date. Give the date farm to me. That yelping Lacos says my deed of sale is false. He has to die. His family too make it seem an accident and will share in the farm's profit. For now, your men can settle in my country villa. Do not think to take advantage of my hospitality. If you aren't on my doorstep in Alexandria in 2 weeks' time, consider yourself a dead man. Sophronius. You will blush. You will blush.
Sophronius.
I can guarantee it.
Yet another man made butcher for the sake of wealth.
Oh, nice. An even better one. And what if she likes you? Then she'll be happy that you talk to her, right? And okay, the other thing is, no, like, I don't want to be, oh god, yes, that would be perfect, right? If she liked you back. That's the dream. And the only way to find out is if you talk to her. And if she blushes, then you know she likes, is she popular?
Whoa.
And are you popular? Because if you're friends and you are, you know, yeah, that's true. That's true. People will try to make fun of you regardless. It's just how it is, man. Like, middle school's just like that.
May the gods help me. I am coming for you, Aya.
The reason I'm asking if she's popular is because, from my experience, if you were to tell her that you like her, eventually, then she might tell all her friends, and then they'll be giggling, and then you'll feel awkward. That's the only thing. The best case scenario is she likes you back, and then you guys can, you know, talk about things you like, hang out. And the worst case scenario is she does not like you back, and at least then you'll know, right? Whoa. So that I think that's the best way to go. It's a learning experience. Over time, you'll get better at figuring out whether or not things are going to work out, or whether or not to pursue someone. But you got to start somewhere. It's kind of like artificial intelligence, or like machine learning, or things like that. They just run the simulation over and over until the program learns from its mistakes and gets better at figuring things out and doing what it's designed to do. It's the same with people. The more you attempt different things, the better you'll get at them. So for example, soccer, the more you play, the more you practice, you'll get better at it. Same with games, and same with human interaction. So you just gotta take the leap, you know? Oh shoot, I might have to take the leap here soon, because this guy's shooting at me a lot. Serious, dude? Just insta? At least the other guy's fighting a lion, so that helps. That'll give me a chance to heal up. But the other thing is, if you don't feel comfortable doing it, I don't recommend doing it.
Got you!
Until you feel like, you know, you're okay with either her saying no or yes. Just thinking about it. I know, I remember my first crush, and it's the same. You feel like, you know, your heart's gonna stop. It's not though, that's the thing. Your heart won't stop, don't worry. Where are these hyenas coming from? I didn't see them before. Come at me. I can tell you like her a lot just by the fact that even just thinking about it is doing this to you. But, like I said, you gotta take the plunge. One day. Because it's always better to know than not to know. At least that's my opinion. Right? Wouldn't it be nicer just to know either way? That way you could either... It will take time. There's no doubt about it. Say it doesn't work out. Let's always start with the worst case scenario. Say it doesn't work out. At least you'll be able to move on. It'll take time, but you'll be able to move on. And the best case scenario, it works out and you'll be happy and you'll be like, okay, you know what? I'm glad I did this. You will probably not feel that way if it's the worst case scenario, but over time, it'll heal, and time heals everything.
Whoa.
I really do hope that it does work out, but just remember that sometimes it doesn't. I know for a fact, well, from personal experience, my first crush didn't work out, but...
Out of the way! Are you drunk?
Whoa. You don't sit by her? Do you guys have any, like, labs or anything? Projects that you could be working on?
Out of the way! Clear off now!
Or during, like, lunch? And the other thing is you could get your friends to back you up, you know. You don't have to go in there alone. You can go in with your friends. It's your call, but and I don't think you should do it until you feel like, you know, you're ready, because as you said, your heart's beating at 100 beats per minute and stuff. So have you talked to your mom or your dad about this at all? Because I'm sure your mom would be more than happy to give you advice. And she's probably one of, like, the best people to talk to about this, honestly. I'm just trying to get you to basically be less shy. Oh, they're not good with secrets? Okay. It's always nice to have that moral support, you know? Like, your mom's always going to be rooting for you, and your dad. So it's nice to have that moral support, and even your friends. Oh, but they're not good at keeping secrets. Sorry, okay, never mind. I guess you were talking about your friends there.
Whoa.
Andrea. We'll kill some more herons. So I think there's a quest that needs this.
Whoa.
Well, that's what moms do, you know. But at the end of the day, you know, she's got your back. She'll always have your back. Unless you do something horrible, obviously. Which I hope you never will.
Whoa.
Oh, what's this? He's in here. Greed will be the death of this man.
Whoa. Yeah.
This is protected by a few guys. Let's plan this a little better. I'm gonna jump down from the top, assassinate one. Actually, I'm gonna shoot one first.
I don't want those merchants selling their filthy goods
You know
so
what, let's
close
just
to
kill
my
him.
residence.
Your pitiful end to a pitiful existence. I will tell Iras of this, if I see her again.
Oh, I have my getaway horse. See you guys. No need to needlessly die. That's gotta suck though. Imagine being that guy. You pay all these guys to protect you, and they do nothing as you die.
Whoa.
That would not be a good situation to be in. Are they still waiting?
Whoa.
Yeah, that's better.
Hey, what the?
Looking at, I'm over here. That's some way to start a life in a new city. Come in and kill 4 people.
Come to trade, Bayek.
Welcome to the stream. Are you still thinking about it, Sniper? Shouldn't, man. Thinking makes it a lot harder. Just gotta do it. Let's see, what do we need to do? We need to go see Aya, I think. Oh, that's a side quest. I think this is her. No, that's Seraphis. Where's Aya? There it is.
Whoa.
Around 9:30 today.
Out of my way! What's the meaning of this?
Are you okay? You're not talking anymore?
Whoa.
Serapis, the snake will get his answer.
I'm not gonna do this one because I need to start this quest chain. Yeah, no, I think this is tough. It's one thing to be shy, and it's one thing to talk to someone that you like, you know. Like it's a huge huge undertaking even for someone who's not shy, so. Oh, no worries. How do I get in here? Gotta be an entrance somewhere. Is that the entrance? Long great library. How do I get inside? Push people like that by it. That's what it means.
Our friend Aya among all these endless scrolls.
You're right about that. But can't you express them concisely?
Is that the papyrus that I need to get? Yes. Center of Sup May no. You can find me hidden in a canyon near Antilla. I'm under a tree that thinks it's unique, but only because the nearby rock ridge is blocking it from seeing the others of its breed. Sept May no. Sept May no. So it's in here. Alright. How did we start this conversation? I can't remember, honestly. Oh, right. Started with love. What was there's somebody talking about love in the game. I can't remember. It was about 10 or 15 minutes ago. That I can tell you.
All right. Serapis. Now what? Where is Aya?
Ah, Serapis. I wrote a tragic comic pastoral epic centered on him.
Ah.
You're Bayek, yes. Aya is eager to see you.
She said.
Quickly, follow me.
Oh, no worries. It's all good. It'll probably pop
I am sorry, my good fellow. You appear to be drunk. This library is for serious scholars only. She is in hiding.
Who are you?
Ah, interested in Homeric verse, eh? This way, please. I am Aya's cousin, Phanos.
Ah, yes, Vanos. Nice to meet you in person. Tell me what is happening with Aya. Why are you being so discreet?
Gennadios sent his men on a house-to-house search. Often they drag people into the street and torture them for information. Typical of the system we live under.
Gennadios.
A monster. The Philakitae of Alexandria. He is ravaging the city to find her.
And where is she now?
I have a very powerful friend, Apollodorus. No doubt you have heard of him.
I have not.
You will. In any case, he made a hiding place available to Aya after she ran into trouble.
Yeah, but what happened? You do not answer me.
It is a mess of political intrigue. She will explain all, fear not.
Oh, right, I know what you mean. Because of what happens in the cutscene, yes.
Look! There's Phanos! He thinks he's a poet!
The modern Sophocles.
This is as far as I go. The way to Aya is found in the monument ahead.
You know what we'll do? We'll stop it there. And continue it tomorrow. How does that sound? That way, because it's 10 minutes early, but we'll stop it there. And we'll continue it tomorrow. I just want to make sure the widgets are working because that should have popped up then. Let's see. Yeah, it's there. Oh, it changed again. Dang it. Oh, no worries. Oh, what I'll do is, because I think I have maybe another 10 minutes or so. If you want, I'll add you on Fortnite, and then we can maybe even play some Fortnite. Just message me your gamer tag so it's not in the stream, basically. Unless you want to do it on the chat. Alright, I'm just gonna put it back to be right back, and that way. Why is that not showing up? It looks like all of the other widgets disappeared. That's interesting. Okay, sounds good. Alright, so I'll end the stream there today, and then just let me know your gamer tag and I'll add you, and then we'll play tomorrow. That works? Oh, it's my name, so it's Achillesmele. So it's that. I don't know if you'll be able to add a PC player. Actually, you should be able to on Xbox. I think you should be able to. Alright, I'll end the stream. We can still talk in chat if it's not working.